Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Mav. It's here, the magnum opus of Wrath of the Lich King, the final race of the expansion for the ultimate bragging rights of progressing bosses of a 19-year-old video game. And you know what? My group did pretty fucking good. First in North America and 10th in the world overall. I've been sniffing my own farts for like 3 whole days. And while all the other NA guilds are coping by going into 10-man splits like a bunch of
soy boy beta,
I wanted to give you hunters a little guide on how I helped my team and how you could help yours kill John Lich King. This is the furthest thing from a parsing guide because we're team players and parsing strats aren't key to fucking Arthas in the mouth. You'll start to see shadow traps spawning underneath certain players. If it's under your group, then move. The Lich King is going to start summoning your average lift maxer, who partakes in copious amounts of zinc to bust a load on your off-tank that will kill him instantly. Shoot them with a glass of milk so the zinc won't be able to absorb into their intestine and reduces load size. Some players are going to contract a disease that is specifically meant to kill shambling horrors. When you get this plague, run to the shambling and someone will dispel you, which will make it jump to the shambling, stealing all of its creatine. Eventually, a second shambling will appear, and with all the cleave that's happening during the fight, it's generally a good idea to misdirect the new shambling to your off-tank, get to 70%, and phase transition. This transition is really all about misdirecting ragings to the proper tank and killing orbs. Trust me, no one else is going to kill orbs. Also, if an orb is targeting you, stand just outside your group. It does AoE pulse damage to everyone you're near when it's targeting you. Alright, you're gonna be learning some tech that makes your job as a hunter and the raid's job a million times easier this fight. So your tank is going to take LK in the center of the room, and a bunch of Valks are going to come down and try to drop randomly selected players off the platform you're on. Before the Valks come down, you want to drop a frost trap so they can't move as quickly. Just know that the Valks themselves can't trigger the trap, so you have to trigger it off the Lich King himself. If the Valks grab you, there's no need to panic. What you want to do is hold down your right mouse button, facing away from the platform, and wiggle your mouse up and down, not side to side, up and down as fast as you can while spamming a disengage and parachute cloak macro. While all this ADHD bullshit's going on, LK is going to be dropping these things called defile, which is the most efficient way to troll your guild. If the Lich King starts casting it on you, you have to get out of the raid as soon as possible. It grows every second you're standing in it, and it will wipe the raid. As a hunter, you can position yourself away from the direction the Valks will take targets and not have to worry about dropping defile in the raid. Alternatively, if guild morale is low, you can graciously sacrifice yourself by hurtling yourself off a cliff with your rocket boots to avoid causing any more defile deaths. A truly selfless thing a player can do that is definitely intentional. The Valks let go of their targets at 50% HP on heroic, so don't be stupid and continue to attack one below that. Now this transition is the real crunchy chicken tender of the fight, all that breading in one giant bite to break your maulers. You're going to be doing the same things in this phase transition as the last one, except you will almost certainly get 4 Raging Spirits instead of 3. My guild only got 3 on our kill, so maybe it's a skill issue.
Bug sometimes you only get 3 Raging Spirits in the second intermission, and it makes the fight like dramatically interesting. Like they wouldn't have killed it if they didn't get the bug.
Arthas is going to be doing his regular voodoo bullshit and summon purple guys that like to explode on players. My guild found it most efficient to stack behind the Lich King when this happens and run to the other side of the room. Remember to put a frost trap down in the center of the room so the spirits run slower and gives the soakers more time to prepare. Alternatively, you can kill the spirits in the sky and wipe 46 times before doing it the proper way. You're going to be teleported into a room where a bunch of angry spirits are going to carpet bomb you. Kill any spirits that you can while you're on the move, and follow whoever knows how to not die in there. If you do die, LK is going to start inflating more and more for every death, and will vor your raid instantly when you teleport out of the room and back to the platform. Oh, and Defile's still going on, so if it's cast on you, just get out. When you get LK to 10% HP, bro kinda throws a hissy fit and insta-kills the raid so this useless asshole in a block of ice can finally do something. From this point forward, the rest of the fight is completely free. After he's dead, you can choose to watch a 4-minute long cutscene, pissing everyone off because some prick hasn't rolled for Invincible yet. I hope your raid progression is fun, because the race, ultimately, doesn't matter. Enjoying the game does. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to read comments from other guilds telling me NA first is a cope.